into dc into cn into dcn. For n only we are considering, that's why. Okay, I term, that term 2ci only we are getting. 2 will cancel, then ci becomes same, we are getting same. This is ci equal to t1 to 2 f of t xi of t, t1 to t2 xi square of t d. This is in the case of complex, orthogonal functions, approximation using the orthogonal functions, signal approximation using the, actually previously we are using only single function. Here orthogonal number of n functions we are considering, n number of functions only considering. The same value we are getting. Previously c equal to t1 to t2 f of t x of t dt and x square of t over integral t1 to t2 dt. Okay, I is added here, only difference I, and I equal to 1 2 3 4 5 up to and so on, n capital N and so on. Okay, actually it is the same signal is multiplied, that I square, that becomes the energy. Okay, this is energy signal, energy signal, that is signal approximation using orthogonal functions, signal approximation using the orthogonal function. Already last class completed. Once again I am revising, okay, next one is the mean square. Orthogonal is over. Okay, orthogonal functions, signal approximation using the orthogonal functions are over. Next one is the mean square. Next one is, this is the mean square, mean square value. This is mean square, mean square. Okay, mean square already we completed, that is 1 over a time period. The first of all I have given mean square value. This is 1 by t1 to 2 is square of t. First of all we are finding the okay, this is mean square. This is finally mean square. To find that one we are considering one. First of all, let's we consider, actually it is considered regarding the n number of signals only. Consider mean square and approximation with the orthogonal functions. That means error energy t1 to t2 f of t n equal to 1 to n cn of xn of t cn into xn of t whole square dt. Expansion, square expansion, first term square minus 2ab term plus b square term. Interchanging order of summation and integration by changing interchanging order and summation of integration. Then see here, let us integrate the term of energy xn here, that is en, and we with the help of the equation 1.5.6 we can write the middle term above equation. See here, this is nothing but a cn into en, cn into en, f of n into this is center term only we completed, cn into en. Already this is energy, 1.5.6, this is 1.5. See, once again you can see 1.5.6. We are sending e to other side, this e to other side, cn n number of terms, expansion like that. అర్థమవుతుందమ్మా బాయ్స్? ఆర్ యు లిజనింగ్ బాయ్స్? చూడండి, మనం సిని సిఐ ఈక్వల్ 1 by a t1 to t2 f of t x of t అని ఉంది కదా, ఈని అదర్ సైడ్ సెండ్ చేశాను అనుకో, cn ఇంటూ n నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టర్మ్స్ cn ఇంటూ en వస్తుంది. అలా మార్చుకుంటున్నాం దీన్ని, ఇది ఒక్కదాన్ని మధ్య సెంటర్ టర్మ్ ఒక్కదాన్ని, ఈ టర్మ్ ఇట్లా అక్కడ ఐల్లో ఉంది ఇక్కడ ఎన్ఎల్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి n అనేది 1 to n అని రాసేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇట్లా cn into n అని రాసుకోండి. ఇది ఒక టర్మ్, సెంటర్ టర్మ్ ఇది ఒకటే పెట్టుకోండి. రిమైనింగ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ t1 to dt f square of t dt minus 2 c ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసరికి మళ్ళీ ఇంకో cn ఈ టర్మ్ కి cn en ప్లస్ సమ్మేషన్ x స్క్వేర్ ఆఫ్ t అంటే ఏంటి, ఎనర్జీనే కదా, ఇది ఏమో en వస్తుంది, ఇది en వస్తుంది, ఈ మొత్తం ఏమో cn en వస్తుంది, cn en వస్తుంది ఈ రెండింటికి. అవి ఇక్కడ రాస్తున్నాము. సి ఆల్రెడీ సి ఇదే సమ్మేషన్ cn ఇంటూ cn en cn స్క్వేర్ ఇంటూ ఆల్రెడీ cn స్క్వేర్ ఇంటూ en. అర్థమవుతుందా? బై అబ్జర్వేషన్ ఒకటి ఏంటంటే మనకి 2 times minus 2 terms సేమ్, దీస్ టూ టర్మ్స్ ఆర్ సేమ్. చూడండి, ఇది 2 times, ఇది 1 time. -2 + 1 ఎంత, -2 + 1 సేమ్ terms. By taking common -2 + 1 we are getting the -1. That means sigma n equal to 1 to n cn square en f square of t. This is energy only we find it. Mean square కి 1/t2 - t1 en కదా, ఈ కదా ఎనర్జీ, అదే సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం. మీన్ స్క్వేర్ ఎర్రర్ అండ్ ఎనర్జీ ఆర్ రిలేటెడ్. దిస్ ఈజ్ రిలేషన్ ఆల్రెడీ ప్రీవియస్ గా మనం చూసాము. Here it is. This is energy and these two are related like that. The same I am substituting. Okay, E by T2 minus T1, E by T2 minus T1. E already we completed energy, that is E energy equal to integral T1 to T2 f square of t dt minus sigma n equal to 1 to n c square n en. These two are like that. In the by equation c square n en always positive. Why? Because negative is impossible. Hence error energy ER can be reduced to the number of n can be increased. That means the number of signals are increases, signal strength. Next one is error is decreases. See here, it can be error energy can be reduced if the number of terms n used for representation is increased. That is ideally error energy is 0 as n tends to infinity, as number of signal tends to infinity. Ideally, that is under this condition orthogonal set is said to be complete. Under this set is complete. What is the name of the topic? Mean square error. అర్థమవుతుందా? This is mean square error. Next, once we completed the mean square error, closed or complete set of orthogonal functions. Closed are this red color. Closed or complete set of not visible, I think. Closed or complete set of orthogonal functions. Closed or complete set of orthogonal functions. Like that. Okay. See, ఇదేమీ లేదమ్మా, same what we consider here, it is error. This is as stated just now, the mean square error approaches to 0 as number term infinity. Ide complete. This statement is called ideally error tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. Under this condition orthogonal signal set is to be complete. Okay, orthogonal set is complete. See here, adjust mean square error approaches to 0 as number of terms c square n has made infinity. This n tends to infinity. Under these conditions we can write error, what we call it as error, total tends to 0. This must be equal to 0. That means 1/t2 minus t1 integral t1 to t2 f square of t dt minus sigma n equal to 1 to n c square n equal to 0 as n tends to infinity. E square of t equal to 0 as n tends to infinity. ఇది 0 అయిపోయింది అనుకోండి, ఏమవుతుంది, 0 into 1/t2 minus t2 0 అవుతుంది. Remaining these two terms will be equated. That is integral f square of t dt equal to sigma n equal to 1 to infinity c square n. This is valid only n tends to infinity. Here also is written with n tends to approaching infinity. This equation we can written as t1 to t2 f square of t dt equal to sigma n equal to 1 to infinity c square en. C square en. 1.1 1.51 equation ఒకసారి చూపిస్తాను ఇది 1.51 equation this is this is f of t equal to sigma 1.51 sigma n equal to 1 to n cn xn of t cn xn of t from f of t equal to ఏం లేదు రెండిట్లో cn en ఉన్నాయి కదా దానికోసం తీసుకొస్తున్నాం f of t equal to n equal to 1 to infinity here x1 of t x2 of t and so on xn of t are mu set of major are it is said to be complete or closed set if there exists no function p of t for which p of t అంటే మనం ఇక్కడ డిఫైన్ చేసుకున్నాం there exists no function p of t ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే మనకి c అని బదులు ఇది రాసుకుంటాం t1 to t2 that is integral t1 to t2 p of t xn of t dt xn of t dt equal to 0 for n equal to 1 to and so on up to capital and we consider p of t exists and above integral tends to 0 the obvious p must be equal to member of set xn total final value xn of t okay and otherwise we may write like that xn of t 0 mutual orthogonal function generalized one any generalized function we are writing xn of t and xn of t equal to 0 both are different functions same functions both are same functions means we are getting energy both are same functions getting for complete set of functions f of t equal to c1 x1 of t c2 x2 of t c1 x1 of t c2 x2 of t and so on finally the same function c equal to t1 to dt f1 of t xi of t f of t f of t xi of t dt t1 to dt x square of t dt okay this is called general Fourier series this is generalized Fourier series okay and c is given above equation is orthogonal basis functions sorry orthogonal basis functions xn of t is the orthogonal basis functions ఇది ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి xn of t is the orthogonal basis functions next complex functions orthogonality in complex functions okay same functions we are considering till now x1 of t x2 of 3 if the two functions when we are finding the energy that is any